Going live. We're going live. I'm going to check that we're live, but I think that
I can see us
that we're
counting
live.
up. Yeah.
I think we can legitimately say that we're officially
I
live.
wonder how many people are watching right now.
Oh,
Luke,
we can find
Luke,
out.
where are you, Luke?
Where you want, Luke? Right here. How are you guys? Joseph? Christopher?
Pretty good. Yeah, very pumped after a massive day for the thing to Donny today. It's been unbelievable.
It's been just ape shit.
What
Absolutely ape shit.
From that account, I can't remember the account. Freedom VeVe? No. What was the name of the account?
FantasyKinpins.
That's it.
And VeVe Player. These guys have done huge things for the thing to Donny in the last roughly 12 hours. But there's so much to catch up on. Because this is our first time that we've gone live since the new year. So happy new year, you guys.
Likewise.
Well done. Good work.
Right.
You guys are looking quite coastal. Where are you? Take me there because I'm not coastal.
In a little coastal town in Victoria, Australia called Hairy Singlet.
It's Aries Inlet, in case you're wondering.
It's Aries Inlet. If anyone wants to Google that, it's Aries Inlet.
But also Google Hairy Singlet.
Yeah.
And also round the twist, if you want to see what Aries Inlet looked like in the 1980s, there was a kids' television show that was filmed down there.
Which has been exported around the world, actually.
Has it really?
Yeah.
It was a good show. It
was a top show. Lighthouse is still the same.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Neo, where are you?
Not necessarily coastal, but close to the peninsula, Mount Eliza.
No, don't tell me what your activity is at the moment. I'm so sorry.
Great.
That was not safe for work. Beautiful. Are you getting a bit of water?
In a pool water.
Oh, yes.
So
good for you.
Water nonetheless.
I'm going to let our friends know that we're live. But I'll chuck this on the Twitters. But the Twitters is where stuff has gone absolutely bonkers for the last few hours. And along with everyone else, who takes part in a little bit of VeVeing, our portfolio has gone nuts in this last week or so, especially nuts in the last 12 hours. And we just wanted to jump on here to give an update to our followers, all our supporters, and also give some massive shout outs to everyone who has taken us to a whole new level in terms of our portfolio value. So thank you, everyone. I'm tracking on Twitter the fact that we're live. Do you know what I tried to do then? I tried to write we're live and I wrote we're love.
Also that though.
We do love.
Here we go. And that has got to be the worst post I've ever done on Twitter because I'm trying to talk to you at the same time. Absolutely appalling.
Very difficult.
Grammatical errors. It's a disaster, but I don't care. So should we start off with maybe actually, do you know what? Maybe we go what these moves have been over the last couple of weeks, because we haven't done an update for a number of weeks now. Last time we were still around, I think maybe 1,200 or 1,300 US, and then we made a few moves over the Christmas New Year period, which was pretty nice moves, I reckon. We had a bit of a sell-off, bit of a Christmas purge, and bought Wonder Woman. I can't believe these words coming out of my mouth so seriously. Still, I like to think I'm relatively mature, and here I am talking about Wonder Woman. I still have this.
Is that the first time you said the name Wonder Woman in your 36 years? Planet.
It's the first time I've ever said it in some form of broadcast experience. But yes, and also I think it's the fact that I said it with such a like
You're quite
a
earnest.
sincere, yeah. There's a lot, a lot of sincerity in the way I said it. You know, we bought ourselves a Wonder Woman, and we got that for 400 ish. If I look at our Heath, we paid 469, and then sold it within as a couple of days for 900. And that put us into a position where we then just like shut out a bunch of comics and a couple more of our collectibles, sold them for floor prices because we saw an Elsa within reach and just went. So just like crapped them everywhere and got ourselves an Elsa for, what was it?
I think it was
1500-ish?
1-1, wasn't it?
1.1.
Shit, was it? Oh, maybe I've screwed this up. I thought it was 1.5. Let's check. Is anyone signed in? No, it was 1.5.
It was.
Yeah, it was 1.5. Saw it for 1.1, and then by the time we got to it, it was 1.5. But anyway, it's now about 1,700. But we'd like made some serious gains. Posted like last night saying that we had reached $3,000 US, which is huge. Like that's just massively exciting. And it was because we posted that a lot of our followers gave us big high fives. You know, got lots of likes, lots of comments from people congratulating us, giving us all the love, and that's when shit started to go a bit crazy. And one of our supporters had tweeted that they had a Donny, but they had decided to list it for like 150K, which had then like made the floor rise from the 100K that we're chasing is now 150K, and he's like, you know, soz not soz. And he's gone, but I have no doubt that you guys can get there. That was at VeVe Player is the handle of our supporter, and we responded to saying like, congratulations on your Donny. This does make it harder for us, but we have no doubt that we will get that Donny still.
Sorry,
And
Pato, you realize it was from 150K to 200K, not 100 to 150.
was it?
It had already risen to 150K was the floor. And he's pumped it by another 50K. So cheers to that.
It's like, I'm not going to stare a gift horse in the mouth here. And in
do what
fact,
you got to do.
That's right. And one thing, so our supporter mentioning their handle is at VeVe Player. The username is Ready Player Omi, and they said, made your challenge a little harder, but I know you can do it. Love your mission, keep going. And then said, actually, I want to help you on that. After all, after so many VeVe blessings, how can I not help those in need? I'll pick one of my collection and send it to you tomorrow if you send me your QR code. And they sent us a really cool James Bond. It's the James Bond staircase called Twist, which is like, you know, it doesn't matter what it's worth, but it also kind of does. It's like worth about $170 floor price. And it's a nice mint number as well. Right, gems, full price. I've got to be accurate here. Yeah, that's an ultra rare. So hugely, hugely generous here, which like just blew us away. And then like things started to get a little bit crazy from there, because our friend Danny Roberts got in touch. He saw it and he's like, oh, I'll get on board as well. If you don't follow Danny, make sure you follow Danny. And he's like, here's a Fantastic Four #1 comic. Amazing. Amazing. Huge shout out, Danny. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And again, like that's something that, at the moment, floor price on them is about 130. This is nothing to sniff at. Like these are very serious transfers and donations to us. A huge, huge thank you, Danny. And then another one of our followers, Fantasy Kingpins, that I only know your handle, just said, hey, let's take this a step further, and has set up a giveaway, which is like going bonkers. There's still another 24 hours to go on it. And we've put a link in the show notes here. We've retweeted it on the Twitter account. The giveaway is basically you can go into the draw to win a Marvel Comics #1 common. If you like and retweet the post, use the hashtag VeVeFam and transfer your cheapest comic to us using our QR code, which they've provided. So if you do that, you go into the draw to win a Marvel Comics #1 common, and it's going to be chosen randomly at either 9 p.m. Eastern time on January the 16th, or when they hit 200 donations. So at the moment, we're up to how many donations are we up to, guys?
20, I think.
20. It's insane.
Unbelievable.
Should we give some love to some people? Because I think it'd be really nice to shout them out.
Massive shout outs to our first tranche of generous donors to the thing, to Donny. So Dajia Geo sent us a Daredevil. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Espo88 sent us a House of X.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Joshua Porter. Hello, Josh. Thank you for joining us. What happens when they hit 100 donations?
It means we've got 100 more to go.
In the next 24 hours.
When they hit 100 donations, I think that's when Josh joins VeVe, right? And then you can make it 101 donations. 101 donations. It'll be a sensation.
All right, T-Drop X sent us Uncanny X-Men. Thank you, T-Drop X.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Starter sent us a Daredevil. Also massive.
Thank you. Awesome.
John Malkovich sent you
Johnny.
and sent us an Ultimate Fantastic Four. Or
Lovely.
did he? Or is it real or imagined? It's John Malkovich.
It's true. And you know what? You can never tell with that guy.
Yeah. Burke 505 sent us an Astonishing X-Men. I can't believe honestly, I'm saying these words. And Reckles sent us an Eternals.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
We are very, very grateful to all of those donors.
Here. Just awesome stuff.
Another list for you. It continues. The Wonka Boy sent us a Daredevil.
Okay. I'm loving these handles.
Equinox sent us an Amazing Spider-Man. I feel like, is this the Equinox that was about the Easter egg a while back?
Yes, it was.
I can't remember what it was about.
So Equinox joined us on a live stream. This is the same one that Luke was on, where we made probably like the bedrock transaction that got us in the game, that got us to buy
60.
our very first Disney. Yeah, it was a 60
Yeah.
60 gem
And we got a
transaction.
C3PO.
That's right. And Equinox joined the live stream, and we thought that he was trolling us. But what he was saying, when we actually decided to stop cracking gags and fucking listen to one of our supporters who was trying to give us some information, was that there was an Easter egg on the Elsa Golden Moment statue that was, he thought, Walt
Underneath.
Disney's pen.
Yeah. Did we
And
find
I actually haven't had a look at it.
what that was?
No, I feel like Randy had a look at that. I feel like Randy did something on that. If anyone knows about that Easter egg, if it was legit, let us know, or Equinox if you found out.
I'm going to butcher this handle. BG Glaspie 777 sent us Uncanny X-Men. Thank you.
Thank you.
Red Dog 22 sent us some astonishing X-Men.
Thank you.
Calm
Thank you.
sent us a Iron Fist. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dark Link sent us a Fantastic Four.
Thank you so much.
8989 sent us Alpha Flight.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Randy
What a
would
bunch.
be proud of us when we say that we are drowning in bread. We have all the bread.
Josh asks, is there an NFT of a cryogenically frozen Walt Disney? I'm so with you. That would be absolutely remarkable. So one of the things, Josh, that that people go nuts for on VeVe is what's called a partners statue, which is the famous statue at Disneyland of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse holding hands. And that one is like sort of going through the roof. It's tipped to
30K?
probably become, 30K, yeah. And tipped to become like possibly the most highly sought after NFT on this platform. To be honest, I would go a cryogenically frozen Walt Disney over that any day of the week. As long as there's a few provisos though, it'd have to be animated and you'd have to have Walt Disney's, I think it'd have to be sort of like a disembodied head with like bubbles floating around it.
It's your free entry into all the Disneylands.
That's right. A little bit of utility as part of that one there too. So we've got a few more shout outs as well. I mean, this is ridiculous how many shout outs there are. Like this is just going bonkers, and there's still 24 hours left. So we have it's either Theo the Fourth, which sounds nice and regal, or it's Theo IV. Personally, I like the Roman numerals side of things. So I'll say Theo the Fourth sent us a Daredevil. Thank you, Theo. Crazy Dave, 85, sent you an Ultimates, or sent us an Ultimates. I'm reading that in third person. Thank you very much, Crazy Dave. Mark Reynolds. No, sorry, misread. Mark Raimondo sent us a storm. Oh, yeah. So Mark Raimondo sent us a collectible, which is a Storm Mistress of the Elements. Thank you very much. That is wonderful.
Storm. That's great.
And Mark is one of our followers on Twitter. We do enjoy some back and forth. Thank you, Mark. TLY90 sent us a Fantastic Four. Thank you very much. We also had Danny, who I mentioned before, Danny Roberts, who sent us a Fantastic Four. Thank you, Danny. And
well done.
And we've also mentioned previously that we had at VeVe Player, who goes by Nag Champa on VeVe, who sent us the twist, which is badass. So thank you. Thank
you, VeVe Player.
That is those are the transfers, the donations so far. As I said,
200.
Let's do it. I mean,
Ooh.
I don't doubt it. I think we could get there. 24 hours to go. This is very doable.
We're gonna wake up, notifications going nuts.
I'm concerned about what my phone's going to do. Like, it was going absolutely nuts last night.
The drop at 3 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Wonder Woman.
Nope.
Sorry, not fantastic. Oh, the blue superhero.
Go on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. The blue woman. The wonderful woman.
That disappeared.
The wonderful woman.
Electricity? Fast?
The disappearing
Alexa. Alexa, who is the woman? That would be the invisible female. That would be the invisible woman who's part of Fantastic Four in 5 hours, 8 minutes, and 46 seconds. So we should get to bed because it's very late here, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. We are pushing 10 p.m. But I think like to wrap this little puppy dog up, we need to mention where this has actually got us financially. All these donations. So when we tweeted, like maybe it was 24 hours ago now, saying that we'd hit 3K and we were so pumped, that was like major milestone for our project. Well, since then we've had 2 milestones because we've literally, just as we jumped on this stream, we've hit 700 followers on Twitter.
Huge.
Come out of nowhere. And the second one, our portfolio value has jumped to $4,379.
Here we go.
US dollars. So we are flying along. Absolutely. Let's put that little one up on screen, shall we? We're absolutely flying along.
That's great.
So I think the next thing that we need to figure out is going to be
how much should we put into Djokovic's defense? Jokes, just continue as you were.
As part of it.
It's so much better.
Send him a comic. Send him one of the comics.
Yeah.
Is there an invisible man? So our next thing is going to be what? That's a slow burn. I guess the next thing we need to figure out, and this is again, leave a comment or get in touch with us on Twitter, because we have roughly 4,000 gems to play with if we sell everything off in one go. And what should we buy? What do you think is going to appreciate most quickly? We've got an Elsa there, which it went up a little bit, but dropped a little bit again. But we are...
Just because you say appreciate doesn't mean you're not a fucking moon boy.
M effing moon boy. So yeah, we want to know, what are we going to do with this 4K? So you know where to find us. Tell us what to do. We're all ears.
Everyone, huge generosity.
Very grateful.
So nice.
Yeah, hugely. So we may, anyway, so thank you everyone for your support. Joe, Neo, we should wrap this puppy dog up. I'll let you
Yep.
guys get to bed or go for a midnight swim or whatever it is that you're doing down the coast. Get nice and salty.
Shaving my chest.
Are you really?
I've got a hairy singlet.
Are you a hair guy?
So,
You seem to have
somewhat.
a good sort of distribution of hair.
Yeah, I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle of the normal curve.
I haven't seen your chest in a while, Joe. So we'll have to figure that out soon. So I can make my own assessment.
Do your own research.
We're finishing up right now, right?
All right. Good stuff, guys.
Thanks,
Been an
VeVe
effing
fam.
joy. Here. See you, crew.